Campers! Hey campers, welcome back to the one, the only, the best in the west, east, north, south, southwest, southeast, west, south. Camp Insomnia!
The all international welcoming Camp Insomnia.
Yes,
I like
yes.
it.
All international. Welcome to Camp Insomnia. We are a paranormal and true crime podcast, and I am your head camp counselor, Zachary.
And I am your head counselor, Devon. Hello.
Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? We can't hear you, but I'm going to say you're doing great.
Yeah, because I know him and I are definitely tired.
Yeah, we are both tired. We both had very long weekends.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, very long weekends. So tell us, Camp Counselor Devon, how was your weekend?
Very, very long, very fun, very interesting, very eventful. That's fucking for sure. It was good. It was my other friend Serena's wedding. So yeah, and I was the ring bearer. Talk about pressure.
I mean, yeah.
We got there like stupid early to the ceremony, and even their wedding planner was like, "What are you doing here?" And I was like, "I don't know." The bride told us to get here at like 3, and she's like, the ceremony doesn't start until like 4:15." I was like, "Well,
okay, well, I'm here now." So
and then I had to get shown like, "Oh, you guys are gonna sit here," and then when you get called up, they're gonna say, "Oh, may we have the rings?" And you're gonna go up shaking and trembling, and just make sure you give the the groom the bride's ring and the bride the groom ring. And I was like, "Okay, I can do that. Okay. I got this." And then I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, "Oh God,
wait,
I have to go maybe like." No. See, I was good there. I was like, I know I got this. I was like, what if I like trip in the 2 steps that I have? What if I make a fool of myself like in 2 seconds? But no, it was cool.
No.
It was cool.
Okay, but it went smooth.
It did, yes.
Okay.
I had everything already. Oh my God, it was a beautiful ceremony. It was very emotional, very. But no, it was definitely great. It was definitely great.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like fun.
Yeah,
and you
it was
looked
good.
really, really pretty. You looked amazing.
Thanks. The bitch can rock a dress once in a while. Like,
Yeah, it's so funny because campers, if you don't know, like last time I saw Devon in a dress was probably 8th grade graduation. That I could vividly remember. And Devon was like, "I'm never gonna wear a dress again. Fuck dresses. Give me that blazer. Give me them slacks. Give me them shoes." And I was like, "Okay, cool, facts." And then Devon sends me a picture of them wearing a dress, and I was like, I was gooped. I was gagged, like just speechless. You looked freaking great.
Thank you. I didn't have like 3 mental breakdowns on the process of wearing these dresses and heels. Oh my fucking God. And my girlfriend did amazing on my makeup, so I was very happy.
Yeah, no, your makeup looked really good. And when's the last time you wore heels? No wonder your feet hurt.
I've only worn heels twice in my life, and that was the second time. The first time was when I graduated my job training for the Army, and I had to wear heels. I didn't have a fucking choice.
So. Oh wait, no, I think I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think I remember that picture because you just look like your feet were like.
Oh yeah,
That makes sense.
I was dead.
Yeah,
I was dead.
No, those poor toes were like, "Help, flat.
My
I
poor
need
feet,
flat. I need flat."
Yeah, give me the flat. It's funny though, cause like rehearsal dinner or the dress like the whole however time we were there with the heels. Ceremony. All right, dress. How long is the ceremony? All right, done. Go to the car. Outfit
Flats.
change.
Yeah.
Fucking. Nice looking sneaker. Like.
Well, yeah, that's the one thing about like a ceremony or like the reception, right? Yeah, the reception. You want to be comfortable. Yeah.
Exactly, because I wasn't about to shake my ass wearing fucking heels unless
Oh my
you want me on
God.
the floor shaking my ass.
Hey. All right, cool.
But yeah, tell me, how was your weekend?
My weekend was really long. Campers, if you guys didn't know already, which this comes out on Wednesday, so we are filming this on Saturday, the 9th of April. Sonic 2 has just released into theaters.
Hey.
And we just had a private screening with the whole Montreal crew, and it was really cool. I cried, I laughed. Well, it's like it was weird because we all cried, we all laughed at the same time. We all knew the lines, so we were just like saying all the lines. It was a lot of fun. It was really cool seeing my work on screen, especially like in IMAX. And it was beautiful. And I was like, damn, like I did that. You know what I mean? And then I saw my name in the credits and I just like bawled. Yeah, and I'll put like the video up on Instagram for you guys on Camp Insomnia. But it was an amazing experience. And it was so cool to do that with my crew, with the people that I've been doing it with for the last like 9 months to a year. So it was amazing. It was amazing. So you guys, please go see Sonic 2, please.
Go support this boy and his crew and how hard they fucking worked.
Exactly. Oh my God, I think I don't have to work 72 hours anymore.
Yeah.
Other great news in my career life. I have an interview with Digital Domain on Monday for a feature 3D animator role for the Los Angeles location in Culver City. Yeah, exactly. So if I get the job, everybody, I'll be moving out to LA and living with Devon, and we'll be able to record and do more fun things together. Spooky things. Yeah.
Yes.
So we shall see. We shall see. Because I'm also asking for a raise of promotion from my company that I'm working for, and to see if they can match it. If they can't match it, like, I'm outie. So we'll see. So just campers, good vibes out there for Zach, because your boy needs a pay raise.
No, definitely. He definitely does.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's all the news that I have. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, good stuff coming, you know.
Yeah, good stuff coming.
Might be some changes soon. That's all good, you know. We're just seeing what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, who knows? Maybe by the start of May, I'll be moving to California.
In my little room together with me.
Wee! But you know, when I went to visit, we slept. That scared the shit.
DVD, hello.
My phone, I know. My phone, I thought I put my phone on mute. I didn't. That scared the hell out of me. I was going to say, we fit pretty comfortably on the bed together, to be honest.
Yeah, we were fine.
We were fine. Except when I left and you were like, starfish.
I like my space once in a while.
Like my space. I mean, yeah. I mean, don't we all? All right. So, campers. Yeah. So, we have a really interesting story today. This is a really crazy case. I've been waiting so long to tell this case.
Oh my God.
For like, what? It's been like 3 weeks because I wanted to record it with you in California. We just didn't have the time.
Yeah.
But I am so excited because it's so emo.
Totally on brand, even though I'm not playing my little emo boy right now. But totally on brand.
Yeah, but totally on brand. And these events take place we were the same age as these people in the story when this takes place.
Crazy. Oh, that's crazy.
So we're gonna know a lot of like the references that are mentioned, and you'll be like, "Oh my God, like that! This is definitely that time."
Okay, got it.
All right.
Yeah.
Campers, before we crack into this case and before I gather you around the campfire, I just want to do a huge disclaimer. This case involves the brutal death of a child. It also involves suicide, self-harm. If this is something that might trigger you or make you really just deeply upset, just come back on a lighter episode. That's what we always say, especially with these huge disclaimers. I mean, normally if we talk about a true crime case, there is going to be death, but when it is something involving like rape or sexual assault or death of a child, I know those things will murder. Those things will trigger. I know, murder's on my mind. Those things will trigger people. So we always come from a place of respect for the victims and the families involved and affected deeply. We are just retelling a case with our own little spin and commentary on it. So just so everybody knows. Exactly. All right, cool. We covered our bases. So campers, without further ado, let's gather around the campfire.
Oh my God. Oh, do we have Rachel Tice here today? Shit. Yeah. All right.
I gotta change it up.
I love you, little gremlin. Stay over there.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, go ahead. Grab your blankies, snuggle up, get comfy. And tip for camp, I think I have one actually, since we're talking about emo boyness and stuff.
Yes.
Let's see. If you start running out of your eyeliner, please let us know, because we want to make sure you're staying on brand at all times. We will go ahead and take you to our little convenience store, and we'll make sure you're stocked up again, so you are your full little emo self. I
exactly. Love it. And you can be emo for cheap. Do not shop at a Hot Topic all the time.
Yeah, no, that's not even on brand anymore anyways.
Exactly. Just go to Spencer's. If you see Devon, maybe if she loves you enough, she'll get you a discount. But
We'll see.
We'll see. That was a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Thanks.
Yeah, campers. So today we're going to be talking about, this is a two-parter true crime case, and this is about the murder done by Jasmine Richardson.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. So a lot of this research came from the book called The Runaway Devil. It's called Runaway Devil, How Forbidden Love Drove a 12-year-old to Murder Her Family.
Holy Jesus, that's younger than my case.
Yeah. So that's just like, that's a really good insight of what we're going to be getting into.
Wow, okay.
So again, this case is about not just one killer being Jasmine Richardson, but two killers. The two killers are one named Jasmine Richardson, and the other one named Jeremy Stanky.
Ooh, is he stinky?
He is a fucking stanky as shit.
So he's stinky for what he did.
Yeah, he emo stanky. And he's stanky because of what he did, exactly. So this horrifying case takes place in Medicine Hat in Alberta, Canada. The murders took place on April 23rd of 2006.
Oh, wow. Okay, early 2000s.
Early 2000s. Mm-hmm. The Richardson family was a very run-of-the-mill, normal family. They were almost like the Stepford family. You know, like the Stepford Wives, that one movie with like Nicole Kidman, and they're all like, oh, perfect, and da-da-da-da-da. Not a hair out of place. They were just very happy and perfect. That's what a lot of people describe them as. The two parents, prior to starting a family, were both substance abusers, but turned their lives around before starting a family.
Okay.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Glad they got their stuff together before starting a family. They were happy. They turned their lives around through the power of religion, which, you know, works for some. Some it doesn't work. They find their other avenues. But for instance, this couple used religion to help get themselves out of this substance abuse. So they eventually had two amazing kids, and they were living their life fully. There was nothing to suspect that anything was wrong because they were truly happy.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Oh, good. Hallelujah.
Yeah, hallelujah. So the father, Mark Richardson, was 42, and Deborah Richardson was 48. They both had a daughter named Jasmine Richardson, who was 12, and a son named Jacob Richardson, who was only 8 years old.
Okay.
Neighbors would go on to say how idyllic the family was, something a family would only dream of, where everybody gets along, the kids are making good grades. Mm-hmm. They all look nice. They have a nice house, wear nice clothes, drive a nice car, nice manicured lawn, like just a very
picture perfect.
Picture perfect family, right? That's what you would want.
Yeah.
So Mark was born in a French-speaking Catholic family and raised in Sudbury, the father. He ended up having 4 sisters and a brother. He had met Deborah in 1990 when they were both working out in a gym in Sudbury. They would soon marry in Toronto, and then 15 years later moved to Medicine Hat, Alberta, Canada. Mark worked as an instrumentation technician in the oil and gas industry. Very interesting sounding job. I did not look it up, but but he was an instrumentation technician in the oil and gas industry. He was described as, in the gay community, would say, a bear.
Ah, okay. So big burly dude.
Yeah, exactly. Thick mustache, kind of a good. Yeah. Deborah was described as beautiful as she was described as being so perky and fun to the point of awkwardness. Like, she's just so bubbly, and you're just like, how are you this bubbly all the fucking time, girl?
And it's like one of those personalities that's hard to keep up with.
Yeah, hard to keep up because you're just so positive, right?
Yeah.
And she was very interested in native spirituality. She also had a huge smile and an amazing, sweet personality. People would often say that they had never seen Deborah in a bad mood. She was in the business of house cleaning, and she was trying to set up her own business at home on the side, where she would offer Reiki classes. So Reiki is like that spiritual meditation thing. So she was like, you know what, I'm going to do house cleaning and do this on the side. She even opened her own holistic therapy studio as well.
Okay. Yeah, I know of a couple people that do that. Are in the profession of Reiki. It seems pretty interesting. It sounds like one of those other, what's the word I'm looking for? Alternative ways of self-healing and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a good way of describing it.
Yeah.
So yeah, people would say that, you know, she's the sweetest person, right? We get that. But also, like, you don't want to fuck with her kids because she was like a mama bear and she'd kick your ass, which I'm pretty sure that's any mom. Like, you fuck with my kids, I'm going to kick your ass.
Yeah.
So in October of 1993, they had Jasmine, their first daughter. Jasmine is described as being super sweet, kind, outgoing, and also attended a Christian school where teachers and peers described her as a great student and a classmate. When the family moved to Medicine Hat, students and teachers said that if she ever saw a student that felt like left out or bullied, she would often befriend them so they didn't feel left out.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Which is nice. Yeah, that's sweet. I did that in middle school a couple times and it backfired. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you befriend a weirdo and then their true colors show out and it's like they're kind of a serial killer and then you kind of got yourself in a hole. But at least they won't kill you.
Yeah.
Because they like you.
And then it's like also taking advantage of your niceness and then you get stuck on and it's like, well, fuck me too then, right?
Yeah, exactly. So Jasmine was also described as being very like artistic and she was part of the fine arts program at school. She loved to sing, dance, and draw. She had long dark hair, pale blue eyes, and a smile just like her mother's. Her bedroom is depicted as happy pink and what you'd imagine like a teenage girl, like girls should look like in like the early 2000s. Just like very bright.
Yeah.
She loved her mother's interest in Reiki, crystals, meditation, etc., thus leading her to become very interested in Wicca. Jasmine's younger brother, Jacob, was known as the class clown. He was a typical fun, energetic little boy in class who always had a good joke for everyone. He loved pretending to be a Jedi, and he loved hockey. In his kindergarten yearbook, he wrote, "When I grow up, I want to be a policeman or a soldier. The thing I like the best about me is that I have a great family, and I am very fast."
Love it.
I love it. I am very fast.
Yes.
Jasmine was said that her and Jacob were like inseparable. They were just they're like best friends. And that's usually what it is with most siblings. You become, they are your best friends.
Yeah.
They know everything about you. So Jacob, he was like, oh God, I got confused. Sorry. They would play all the time together. She was she was his big sister. Jacob would look up to her constantly. So the family, this happy family, we all know what's going to happen. I mean, I just kind of mentioned in the beginning. We know that it's going to change. It's not going to be so happy, rainbow, sunshine, butterflies as much as we want it to.
Yeah.
You're waiting for the turn. Yeah, exactly. The ball to drop, the shit to stink. So Jasmine was now hitting her early teens, which Devon, you and I have survived this time, as well as our parents have survived us during that time.
Yes.
Barely. But, I got to experience it through my sister,
the outside of it. Like, where you get like more of the parents' view of how you deal with
how you deal with
going
a
through their
preteen.
shit.
Exactly. And when you're a preteen, you're like, I don't know why my parents are so like pissed off at me. I'm not talking back, but I'm not giving attitude like, when you're clearly giving attitude and talking back.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I know what it's like, especially with like my younger sister Macy. So Jasmine would start acting out and being all, what some would say moody. Jasmine would start getting into the goth culture, but more or less like the artistic side of it. She was a huge fan of the Misfits, Cradle of Filth, Slipknot, etc. Like, the main bands during our time growing up. Jasmine started changing her very cute peak appearance to black and muted colors, which is practically, look at what we're wearing.
I mean,
I think it's the most color I have on me is this Star Wars red and yellow.
I love it. Yeah. And then, I don't have that, in the background.
Yeah, hanging in the back. Well, you should see, if you guys, campers that are listening, you can't see, but I have a giant tapestry in front of me that is literally just a black forest. If that is not fucking dark and emo, what is?
Yeah.
Devon and I we're very emo at heart. Where that's just.
Yeah,
it's us.
It's like you kept it more the internal emo. I kept it more of the internal and external. But we still understood each other on that level.
Exactly. So Jasmine started changing, like her appearance into more black muted colors. Jasmine around this age she was maturing very fastly in her appearance. So although she was 11 at this time, she looked like she was 16 or 17 years old.
Oh, so she's going like full glam, full out, like the look.
The look. And then too, her body's maturing, because that's just usually when your body starts to, you watch that video in class and it's like, you're going to grow hair down there.
And you're like, oh my God, it's gone.
Yeah, well, she was getting like, she was getting breasts. She was becoming a woman.
She's developing into, a physical woman. Yeah.
And some people, it comes later. Some people it comes really soon. So Jasmine would soon join a few chat rooms online, such as MySpace. Remember MySpace?
MySpace.
To which she portrayed herself as much older than what she was. And she can get away with it too, because she looked older than 11, which is weird. She would say that she was 16 on MySpace, and her username was,
give it to me.
was X_madness_X.
Yes!
That's so emo. I love it. But it gets better. Her interests on her MySpace bio were hatchets, blood, criminal psychology, serial killers, moonlight, human anatomy, and kinky shit.
Okay. Even a 16-year-old should not be saying those things.
No, none of those things. But she's feeling her emo goth self.
Oh, I fucking can't.
And this gets worse. Her heroes. Her heroes were Jeffrey Dahmer, Batman, Chris Angel, and Marilyn Manson.
Okay,
the first one is a red flag.
Wait, yeah, that's the red flag. Hold on, wait.
Yeah, it's like red flag, and then like people that we like. Jeffrey Dahmer, Batman, Chris Angel, Marilyn Manson.
I had to take it. I had to take it the first one to understand the rest of it. I was like, oh, Chris Angel. Wait a minute. Hello.
Marilyn Manson. I like Marilyn Manson. I like Batman. Jeffrey Dahmer.
I was like, wait. No.
I don't know about that, girl. So in 2005, when she entered the 7th grade, her teacher started to notice a change in Jasmine. Her skirts were getting shorter. She was wearing spike chains. Know that.
No.
Fishnets, dark colors, and dark makeup. God, I miss those the bracelets.
Oh, I know.
I really want to get one. Okay, off topic. So the Christian school she attended did reach out on multiple occasions for concern. Her parents didn't see the need to do anything about it because she wasn't hurting anyone. She was just expressing herself.
And I can see that. I mean, why would they think anything else?
Exactly.
But she's at a Christian school. Of course, they're like, this is a little too much for us.
Exactly. But they were very supportive, which is rare because like I would go to Hot Topic and my mom would be like clutching her purse and be like, I don't know about this, son. There's piercings. There's a guy with blue hair wanting to check us out. You know what I mean? I know you. Me and my mom has changed since then, but no, that's great that her parents were like, oh, we're not worried about it. She's just expressing herself, and she's growing up. Like we're gonna tell her no, like you can't. I'm gonna put you in a mold. You know? And that's rare.
She's
to
not
get
doing
as a
anything
kid.
to harm others or harm herself.
No,
it's like
no.
that's what she's literally just. This is her look. Hello.
Exactly. And she probably looked fire, so
hey,
good on her. So November 10th of 2005, she ended up joining a site called.
Here we go.
Sorry. She ended up joining a site called VampireFreaks.com.
Oh my God! There's the other one.
Yeah, and so this website, by the way, still exists.
Yeah.
She joined the site and she said she was 16, and her username was X_KillerKitty_X.
Oh, Killer Kitty.
Ew,
Oh.
meow.
I love it.
So
all these cringy things from
all
our
these
time.
cringy things,
I love
honestly. But when you do it, you know this. You do it, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm fucking edgy.
Oh,
Killer
exactly.
Kitty. Killer Kitty
with the
RXD.
Yes, with the usernames on point.
Can't, honestly. So later that week, she ended up joining another website called Zorpia.com. And I never heard of that one. But she used the nickname Runaway Devil.
Okay.
So on December 28th of 2005, so a month later, she joined Nextopia.com, which was a social network, and her username was Runaway Devil, and her email was... Sorry, the names are just so good. So your email was Dying Resurrection.
Yes.
So
Still on brand.
It's such an oxymoron though. A dying resurrection.
I get it. Okay, just to throw this out there, in comparison, because around that time too, because I was, you know me, I was obsessed with Tokyo Hotel. I mean, I still love them. Hello, Miss.
Yeah, but I remember you're obsessed.
Yes, and I made my email one time. It's a really old email. Email. One of their songs called "Rescue Me" and then TH as in Tokyo Hotel.
Yeah.
Bitch, spell that out. Look at that.
Hold on, wait. Let me spell this out. Hold on.
All lowercase. Do it lowercase.
Oh my god.
These bitches thought I was fucking trying to rescue meth.
Rescue meth? No.
So needless to say, when I started working, I changed that email real quick.
I mean, yeah. Oh my god, that's great.
So I just had to throw that out there.
Rescue meth. That's good. Oh shit. So their email was Dying Resurrection, not Rescue Meth. Should have chose that one. Yeah. So it was very emo. On her profile, her bio read, now get ready. Here we go. Very cringe.
Okay.
I am the almighty jazz. Bow down. I think deep thoughts. I am quite emotional, and my mood is ever changing. Although I can be very good at hiding my feelings, I don't trust easily. I either have lots of energy or very little. I like to make attempts at poetry or anime. I make Wookiee noises and often scare small children. I am afraid of llamas. So stupid. I am told I am mentally retarded. I'm sorry. That's so bad. That's so bad.
So bad.
Oh my god. Different time, everybody. Different time.
Yes. This is from her, not from us.
Exactly. It's just why. Often I am loud and I bounce a lot. When I am hyper, I like to dress up in wanted Edward Scissorhands outfit.
I can't.
Other people live in my head with me. What? I like reading random questions. I like to pretend I am a gangster sometimes. Don't worry, I'm not. Yeah, sometimes I watch Teen Titans, and that's because I'm cool like that. I play guitar and I suck.
What is this like? This sounds like a horrible dating profile nowadays.
It honestly is. There's so much to unpack in that, but the wanted Edward Scissorhands outfit, facts though.
This is legit what it would sound like though back in the day when we were making our superhero profiles like that.
And especially at the random shit like I'm afraid of llamas. Oh my god,
yes!
random. So random.
Oh my god.
I hate it. So that was her bio. It just seemed like a random novel, like a random novel that she wrote, to be honest.
Yeah.
So she would end up posting like tons of lyrics from her favorite metal bands and short stories written by Edgar Allan Poe. And like I said, she was portraying herself a lot older, and she was portraying herself as a dangerous and a bad girl. And this was all just rebellion from the perfect mold that she was used to, right? This like pretty girl wears pink. Oh shit! I hit a chord. Sorry, campers. I scared you. It scared me. I was getting very flamboyant with my hands. So it was just, to break that mold that everybody was so used to seeing her in. So that ended up changing, because she turned goth, and then she met Mr. Jeremy Stanky.
Oh, here comes the stink.
Yeah. Smells like ass. So Jeremy Stanky was 23 years old.
Okay. Oh, wait. Like actually 23?
23 years old. And Jasmine at this time
is 11.
Yeah, well, at this time when they met, she's now 12.
Oh, she's 12. Oh, okay. Wait. God. Oh, Jesus. I heard that too.
That was a gunshot.
You're fucking lying.
No, that was a gun. Well, remember, I live in the French ghetto, y'all.
They ain't supposed to be guns. You said they had knives.
Yeah, I know. I know. I was told they don't have guns, but I guess they got guns here too. Sorry, everybody. Hold on. That was loud. That was close.
No, I heard that shit. I thought it was like maybe like not a crash, but like something big fell. I don't know.
That was a gunshot.
You better get away from the window.
Let me just close my blinds.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't need a real life true crime, okay?
Our boy out here ain't trying to get assassinated.
I'm not trying to die today, campers. Yep, not trying to do that. Okay, so let's get back into that. So Jeremy Stanky was 23 years old. Jasmine is 12 years old now.
Oh my God. Okay. This
So
is
Jeremy,
insane already.
yeah. So Jeremy was a high school dropout, and he lived in a trailer park in Medicine Hat. His mother was an alcoholic, and his mother's partners would regularly abuse him. His father would come home every day drunk and beat Jeremy, and would pull him by his ears to his bedroom and just beat him more. His mother would go on to say that this was happening since he was a toddler.
Wow.
Yeah.
How unfortunate.
Yeah, honestly. Jeremy would say later that one of his stepfathers would tie him and his step-siblings to chairs and force them to watch as he beat his other kids, and then would force them to watch him beating other kids.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and also would force them to watch beat his mother. So, yeah.
Poor dude.
At one point, of his stepfather was beating his mom relentlessly, right? And Jeremy just had enough, so he stepped in to stop the beating. Jeremy would end up getting just beaten to the brink of death for stepping in for his mother.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And his mother just kind of called him dumb because of that.
No,
Yeah.
not necessarily thank you, but seeing it as such a act to protect her or anything, oh, you're a dumbass.
That's another gunshot. Sorry, y'all. That was another gunshot.
I didn't hear that one.
Oh, because you're talking. That's fine.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I'm not trying to die today, everybody. God.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just going to stay inside. Campers. I'm fine, everybody. I'm okay. Everybody listening, but Jesus. If you would like to give me money so I can move out.
Oh my God.
That'd be great. Anyways, so when he had met Jasmine, when Jeremy Stanky met Jasmine, he had already attempted suicide.
Okay.
Fun fact about Jeremy, he also believed he was a 300-year-old werewolf.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. But you didn't see that one coming, did you?
Nope.
Nope. Yeah. So he believed he was again, campers, he believed he was a 300-year-old werewolf. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he also wore a necklace with a vial of blood around his neck. And at some point, he does give Jasmine a vial of his own blood. He said that he was a part of the Lycan Brotherhood and said that one day his empire would rise. And I think he was just watching too much Underworld, Devon.
Literally the same fucking thing I was thinking right now. I was about to say it when you were finished talking. This boy was watching too much Underworld.
Yeah, because I know, you loved Underworld growing up. I loved it, but you loved it more than I loved it.
Well, yeah, it was our thing. That was our thing.
Yeah, it was our thing.
It was together.
Watched together, but I mean, you didn't love it so much that you believed you were a Lycan.
Lord Jesus, no. I mean, I would love to pretend that. What's her name? Kate Beckinsale?
Yeah, Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah, Kate Beckinsale was really a vampire because, my God, that suit and everything working for her. Girl,
oh, yeah,
you're a real vampire. Mm-hmm. But we know.
Exactly. We know we're not werewolves. Or vampire. Anyways, so in a blog post, he ended up writing, we must meet in the cemetery 1 hour before the full moon is fullest, to speak of the tragedy within the coven. The ones who have not overcome the mindless rage need not attend.
So what you're telling me, this boy is the influence.
Yeah, literally. So Jeremy would regularly tell people to be careful around him because he might eat them.
Oh my God.
No. So Jeremy, due to this, was very badly bullied in school. And also people would call him Stinky due to his last name being Stanky. Go figure.
Yeah.
So Jeremy is, just constantly being abused and seeing it happen. Jeremy, said that they always moved often, his home life. He was never in one place for too long before they had to get up and move again. He never really made real friends due to them moving so frequently. When his family moved to Medicine Hat, that would be the longest that they would stay, so he was able to make friends and connections and join a Lycan clan.
Oh, he found his people. Look at that.
He found his werewolf brethren.
Love it.
So he quickly got into drugs, and he was on like acid, ecstasy, and weed.
Okay.
He suffered from ADHD, and at 15, he got blackout drunk in winter and was hospitalized due to him getting hypothermia.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. At this time, he began cutting. At school, he began to pick fights and would have random outbursts of rage. He would then drop out 3 months into 10th grade. He would then move in with his friends and work dead-end jobs. Then in 2004, he joined a college to finish off his high school credits, but then dropped out. So it's like he tried and then dropped out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in 2005, to move back in with his mom, that same year, she was arrested for stabbing her side piece. Yeah. I guess a side piece was screwing someone else, and she found out the side piece was screwing someone else, and she's like, I'm gonna stab you.
Oh. So daddy definitely left at some point, or?
Yeah, well, he's had multiple stepfathers.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. She got 12 months probation, but breached it because she still wanted to see her side piece.
She tried to stab me.
I know I stabbed you, but like, I love you.
You know what, though? That's not an uncommon thing. I've seen that shit.
No, yeah, exactly. So one of Jeremy's exes, a 17-year-old girl who he dated when he was 20, which I guess isn't too bad. Still underrated.
Yeah.
It's topic of debate. Anyways.
Exactly.
He said in this post, well, she said when they dated, I probably only knew 10% of him, and he can change in the blink of an eye. He would sit up in the middle of the night talking to himself. People said that after his relationship, he started dating younger and younger girls.
Oh.
Yeah. So Jeremy started doing a lot of coke. He would have a lot of run-ins with the police. He was starting to write bad checks, and he was just kind of like being a little shit in the community.
Okay.
A delinquent.
Yeah. Totally.
So by 22, he started getting into goth culture. He would then find popularity in the crowd of people, of this type of people, the goth culture people. He would often hang out with them in the malls, like the mall goths, and they treated him like the leader of the group. And he connected more with the very younger kids, and that's due to him suffering from fetal alcohol syndrome. You know what that is?
No, I don't actually.
It's like when you're pregnant and you drink.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah. So people with this are impulsive, and they put themselves in like reckless situations. There's no like thorough process on like what's right or wrong in their actions.
Okay. So it's I don't want to say like a slower development, but it definitely impairs the parts of your brain where you can't
make decisions.
Slower the decision process, impulsivities, all that kind of stuff. I mean, that also has to do with ADHD too, but if this is a heavier influence, that makes sense. Exactly.
So the goth community he became a part of loved him, and they said he was very nice, he was super sweet, and he was a really kind soul, despite everything that he had been through. So also the girls thought he was like zaddy.
Like he was the coolest shit.
He was cool, he was hot, he was kind, and he was edgy.
It's the edginess. It's the edginess. Totally.
Yeah, that's what they're attracted to. So in 2005, this is when Jeremy would meet Jasmine. So Jasmine's 13-year-old friend, Kaylee, would introduce the two. Jeremy was instantly attracted to her, and was attracted to her because of the popularity in the goth crowd that she had, because she was very hyper, she was fun. He was like, wow, that's the it girl in the group. I think she's hot. Also, she was a center of attention, and he liked that in her. Jasmine and Jeremy would soon be bonded for being misunderstood.
Yeah, the total power couple in the making.
Yeah, so Jasmine was being misunderstood because her parents didn't like her hanging out with a bunch of older men.
Oh no!
How dare they?
I know.
A 12-year-old hang out with a 23-year-old.
Oh no!
Yeah, so she would say that they just don't understand me. And she would often hang out with these two goth guys named Raven and Trenchcoat.
Wait. Okay.
I like that. Wait.
Do they have real names on file?
No, that's what they go by.
God damn it.
Raven and Trenchcoat.
I would have loved it if it was like Connor and like the
Connor
real
and
name.
Sean.
Yes. Thank you.
Connor and Sean. Yeah. Again, she's like, they don't understand me. I like they're whatever. It's just older guys that want to fuck me, whatever. And I'm only 12.
Oh, no.
So Jasmine would fight with her parents more and more and slowly began embodying like the goth, misunderstood character she was making. Her school guidance counselors were worried with the way she was dressing and also with the way her attitude at school was changing. One day she ended up telling her guidance counselor that she wanted to be put into foster care for the simple fact that she hated living under her parents' rules. That's bullshit. Like, girl, you do not want to get into foster care.
Yeah, no, it is bullshit. But mind you, very delinquent mindset at this point. She's not getting what she wants. She's very misunderstood. So of course she wants the out.
Yeah. So the counselor then asked, because she asked, I just want to go into foster care. The counselor's like, okay, well, are they physically abusing you? Are they touching you inappropriately? Stuff like that. She was like, no, I just don't like the rules. They just don't understand me. I want to be in foster care.
Yep, sounds like a very angsty teen. Like, I just can't stand my parents. I just can't.
It's just ridiculous. So Jasmine then quotes, she says, I wanted to keep having fun and disobeying. I was grounded a lot and couldn't go out on the weekends. And this was another reason why she wanted to go into foster care as well. Because she was being grounded for being a little shit. Wow, what a shocker. So Jeremy and Jasmine at this point were hanging out a lot. So on February 26th, near Valentine's Day, Jeremy sent an email to Jasmine using the email Morbid Flames.
Oh, just what a perfect pair.
Exactly. So, so then he asked her to be his girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, and again, he was 23 at the time. She's only 12. Their first date was a few days later at an all-ages punk show. Jasmine claims she told Jeremy that she was 13, even though she was 12. Jeremy was shocked and was under the impression that she was 16, which is still gross. Yeah. I don't know why she thought 1 year would make a fucking difference, but stupid.
Well,
I guess 13?
Because then you're like,
versus 12, because you're a teen? Yeah, I guess that's where her mind was, but still.
Yeah.
So Jeremy would still continue with their relationship regardless of her age, and the two kept it a secret, especially Jasmine, until so her parents wouldn't find out. They would talk frequently via social media sites. He was on all the same platforms as she was. His Nextopia site username was Soul Eater, and his likes are as follows: Fellow Lycan Brethren, Cradle of Filth, Dying Fetus, Murder Dolls, Megadeth, Slipknot, Marilyn Manson. Also, he says he hates sex workers and likes to kill them, and then he says the N-word. He hates black people, basically.
Oh, Jesus
Christ.
The
derogatory term of that.
Yeah.
Great guy. Jeremy Jeremy would often sing songs to Jasmine over the phone that he wrote. Jasmine would then go on to say, I felt really flattered and loved. He was really romantic. He told me that he loved me all the time, and I realized I was falling in love with him.
Oh, no.
Here is one of the songs he wrote to her in an email called Till Death Do We Part.
No.
You ready?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
You're the blood that flows through my veins. You're the sun through the clouds when it rains. My love is for you forever. As we die here together, we will be here together forever till death do we part. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's just cringy.
Okay,
it rhymes.
It
rhymes. It rhymes.
There's a flow.
Yeah, there's a flow. Oh my God. So Jasmine would be, grounded indefinitely after she promised she would babysit her younger brother Jacob while her parents were out at a work event, but she would then bail to hang out with a friend. Yeah, so she got grounded indefinitely. I mean, yeah, I would ground you indefinitely if you left your brother alone to go hang out with some fucking friends.
Yeah, especially knowing that this whole group is all
exactly. And again, they don't know about Jeremy yet, so they just know that she slipped out with some friends. So Jacob, your younger brother, he got really scared and called his parents, thus leading to Jasmine being grounded. So from now on, Jeremy and Jasmine were only contacting via online, because before at least they can sneak out and go to concerts and stuff together.
Yeah.
So on March 8th of 2006 at like 2:30 in the afternoon. To Runaway Devil from Soul Eater. So from Jasmine to Jasmine from Jeremy. Right. God, I can't get over not seeing or talking to you. I yearn to hear your soft, subtle voice and long to be held in your arms wherever that might be. I don't care, but just to share time with you together, with you, or die for. Sorry, his grammar's really bad, so
it's okay.
Keep I don't care. Yeah, I don't care, but just to share time with you together, with you, or die for. There's not anything that could ever replace the way you make me feel. Heart, heart, heart. I miss you. I love you. And I wish we could go somewhere just to be along together for a little while. Or as long as you would like. I think tonight I'm going to write another song to you, smiley face. Would that be fun, as seeing you shall not read it or hear it till I see you next time? Teehee, ROFL. Well, I guess I should go or something, but I hope to hear from you much sooner than later. Teehee, TTYL, cuddle bunny, hugs and kisses. I feel like I had a stroke when I read that. I really did. The grammar's so bad.
But the teehees and the rafflecopters and the I can't.
That's very much our time, though. It really is.
Oh, I know.
So by this time, Jasmine's parents began to monitor her online use due to the simple fact that she was like way on it too much, and noticeably on it too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were getting nervous as to why she would be on it and who she would, who would she be talking to. They soon found all these weird poems and songs and really poorly grammatically errored messages that they and they took away her computer. This sent Jasmine over the edge.
Shit.
She would then complain to all of her friends about it, and her friends were on her parents' side. They all hated Jeremy. He was older and preying on a 12-year-old, and they thought it was gross and not romantic at all.
Yeah, no.
So her friends were smart. They're like, no, bitch, like they're right. Mm-hmm. He's 23. You're 12. Well, what are you doing?
Side note, during that time, the equivalent of your computer being taken is now the equivalent of your phone being taken. Yeah. Because it was like, for me personally, before school, I'm gonna watch some animation, early anime, and then I'm gonna fucking go on the computer for a little while. I'm gonna go on Facebook, MySpace, YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to school. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go on to tnick.com and go into the chat rooms. And I'm gonna talk to whatever,
whoever.
So I get it. That was like our cell phone at the time.
Yeah. No, very much so. That's a good way of putting it. Mm-hmm. So she's pissed, and her friends were like, well, yeah, you did it to yourself.
Good for her fucking parents for catching on too.
Oh yeah, good for her parents, and also good for her friends for saying something.
Yes, totally.
So Jeremy would also go to his friends and complain about how his young girl's parents were forbidding him from seeing her. And his friends were like, yeah, dude, it's gross. You're dating a 7th grader, bro. You're 23. You're dating a 7th grader.
Yeah.
Think about that. Like, let that settle in. For everybody listening, he's 23 dating a 7th grader. What the fuck?
Not okay. And see, I was thinking earlier too, when you were mentioning, they keep getting younger and younger. I'm wondering if he was going that route too, because these younger girls are more heavily influenced during those ages.
Yeah.
So of course they're like someone like her is looking at it as like, oh my god, this like man is like giving me all this love and attention and blah blah blah, Mm-hmm. So it's like a fucking groomer.
No, he is. He's really grooming her.
Yeah.
So then a mentality starts to seep in for the both of them, and it's you and me against the world.
Yeah.
Our friends don't want us together. Our family doesn't want us together. It's you and me against everybody. We're going to prove them wrong,
Yeah.
So Jasmine does eventually sneak out to see Jeremy one night. After that night, Jeremy would then write her this email. So March 13th, 2006 at 3:08 p.m. How goes it? You are a sight for sore eyes. I miss you more than killing people. Can we get together and kill people together? I have a poem for you and shall see it. I know, and you shall see it when I see you. Teehee. Well, I guess I should go. I love you tons. ... Love in all caps. So then Jasmine responds with a follow-up email 4 hours later. Killing people? Sounds like fun. Yes, we shall. I miss you too, a large amount that cannot be contained in mere words. I wish to see this poem. Love you.
We're just gonna are we gonna talk about this whole just killing thing? People think the subtlety and just like it being so acceptable to them.
Yeah, and then and then why the fuck is she sounding like she's from old England? I miss you a large amount that cannot be contained in mere words, mortal.
Because Zachary, it's emotional.
It's emotional.
They have
She's
to
emo.
speak deeply.
She's goth. She's edgy. She's edgy.
At least her grammar was right.
Yeah, her grammar was right. I give her that. Her grammar's way better than her fucking man's.
Exactly.
So that same month, Jasmine was surprised with a gift from Jeremy, and that being a vial of his own blood. After this, he sends her a message saying, "What are your..." God, sir, this grammar's bad. "What are your words at expressing your item of love that I have gave to you? Yay." And then follows up with another message. "When are we going to go and get together and kill some more pitiful souls?" And then a few days after this, Jeremy messaged a friend to say that he and Jasmine wanted to murder her whole family to copy Natural Born Killers, which was their favorite movie.
There's a whole line here. Holy Jesus.
Yeah. So March 16th, 2006, like 9:22 in the evening.
Okay.
To kill my heart from Soul Eater. So to Jasmine from Jeremy. The whole point of killing them would to be a start a spree across Canada, ROFL, kind of like the legendary Mickey and Mallory Lovebirds. Now, have you seen that? Have you seen Hat movie? It's called Natural Born Killers. It's the best love story of all time. I loves it so much I want to do it myself.
Oh no.
So, from Jasmine to Jeremy, actually. Sorry. Yeah. Because that was way better grammar.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so Jasmine wrote this to Jeremy. So while all this was going on, her parents were desperately trying to get her back. I mean, just trying to just bring her daughter back. I mean, they don't mind her being goth and being in this culture, but like what are you doing? You know, like
yeah.
And so they started going to family counseling. With hopes that, which is smart, thank God.
Yeah.
With Jasmine, in hopes they can restore like what they once had. After a few sessions with family counseling, they started to see a change in Jasmine, and with that, they gave her some of her privileges back. They would let her go to some shows on the weekend, but they would have to go with her. Like, okay, if you want to go to these concerts, we're gonna be chaperoning.
Yeah.
At one of these concerts, they happened to lose sight of her. They did end up finding her. But they found her 12-year-old sucking face with 23-year-old Jeremy in an alleyway.
So what you're saying is they're doing they're planning these meetups and saying, "Hey, mom and dad, let's go to this concert." You said,
yeah, and so the parents will
go to this concert.
Yeah,
and then she sneaks off to go find Jeremy.
Yeah, but this was the first time that she snuck off to go find Jeremy.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the parents end up finding her making out with this man. So they ended up grounding her with no phone, no computer access for an entire month. But that didn't stop Jasmine from using the library's computers to talk with Jeremy. Mm-hmm. Which is honestly pretty smart. I hate to give that to her, but pretty smart. So on March 20th, 2006, Jasmine wrote to Jeremy. This first line, "Rar." Rar.
I was waiting for it at one point.
Rar. So I have this plan, and it starts with me killing them and then me leaving with you. So, are we set? I'm going to try and call you, but I don't really know if I'll be able to. They are treating me like shit. I hate them so much. But I hope this won't bring us far apart. I hope to talk to you soon and love you with all my heart. Love. Yeah, so then the following day, Jeremy wrote back to Jasmine, "Well, I love your plan. But yeah. Well, I love your plane. But we need to get a little bit more creative with the details and stuff. I wish they wouldn't treat you that way. Grr. It angers me to hear that." So sorry. It's hard to take it seriously. I'm sorry. I did dislike them very much. Don't worry. I love you too, my sexy beast. I hope to hear from you soon. To take care, my love. You have the key to my heart, and soon enough you shall have my heart if I die anyway. 'Cause I give it to you now. No, I'll die, and you won't be able to hear me say how much I love you.
Romantic at first. He took it too far.
Yeah. That just doesn't make sense. You have the key to my heart, and soon enough you shall have my heart if I die anyway, because I give it to you. No, now I'll die, and you won't be able to hear me say how much I love you. This man, he did drop out of high school, but he should know how to write.
You know what all this is reminding me of right now?
Huh?
The Gypsy Rose Blanchard story too.
Yes, that's another case we'll have to cover.
I mean, side note, for those who don't know, Gypsy Rose Blanchard was a girl that had a mom that was very abusive, pumped her full of drugs and different types of medications through her whole life, saying she was sick so then they can fucking get money and whatever off of people.
Yeah.
Met a boyfriend online, planned to kill her mom, killed her mom.
Yeah.
So this is coming looks like a similar route.
Mm-hmm. So on March 24, 2006, Jeremy then posted a poem. This is the poem. My girlfriend's family are totally unfair, and say that they really care. They don't know what is going on. They just assume as their greed continues to consume. She is slowly going insane. She continues to think that I came into her life to help her out and to stop what they keep trying to shout. It's all total bullshit. Their throats I want to slit. They will regret the shit they had done, especially when I see it that they are gone. They shall pay for their insolence. Finally, there shall be silence. Their blood shall be payment.
Whoo! There it is.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
So at this point, both Jeremy and Jasmine were sneaking out and having sex and seeing one another more frequently. And during that time, they began planning the murders of her family. Friends from both parties said that Jasmine was begging for Jeremy to kill her family at all times and would often say, if you love me like you say you do, then you'll do this for me, for us.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very gaslighty.
Yep.
Mid-April, Jeremy's friend Grant Bolt had a scary conversation with Jeremy. They were in a parking lot, and Jeremy randomly asked him, how far would you go for love? And Grant was confused. And Jeremy would then say, well, Jasmine is going to break up with me unless I do it soon. I don't think I can do this by myself. I need to do this with someone I can trust. Are you in? Yeah. And then Grant then told Jeremy to go fuck himself.
Yeah.
No.
As any person with a right mind should.
Exactly. So Jeremy would then later post on a public forum on vampirefreaks.com how he was going to kill Jasmine's family. A friend of his on the site joked about being bored and hitting himself to stay awake. So Jeremy commented with this. Oh yeah, LOL, I hope you enjoy hitting yourself. On the other hand, would rather do more morbid stuff to others like Jack Rents, for example, which I'm going to do this weekend, which was murder. He's basically saying, I'm going to go murder.
Yeah.
You're bored? Be like me. Go murder. So on April 22nd, Saturday, 2006, the Richardson family has hot dogs and barbecues for dinner in their backyard, which they often did with their kids. While this was happening, Jacob was playing in the yard with his best friend and neighbor, Gareth.
Okay.
So backyard, barbecue, just be family time.
Yeah.
Jeremy at the time bought a 12-pack of beer and an 8-ounce bag of pot. He smoked 2 bowls with the person that dealt him the pot and headed back to his trailer. Jeremy planned to get drunk, so he powered through 12 beers, raided his mom's supply of beer, and then drank a whole bottle of vodka.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so he's wasted. So while this was happening, Jasmine had a bubble bath that night. Her friend would then text her, do you want to go swimming or go to the mall tomorrow? Jasmine then replied with, I can't. The friend replied with, why not? And Jasmine just didn't reply back because she was busy getting all clean to massacre her family.
Oh, shit. Oh, wait, hold on 1 second. My laptop is dying.
So around 9 p.m., Jeremy pulled up in his pickup truck to his friend Jordan's house. Jordan was actively avoiding Jeremy after Jeremy called him multiple times asking like, hey, can you help me kill my girlfriend's family? He was like, I'm just gonna stay away from you. So before Jordan could turn away Jeremy, Jordan's girlfriend let him in. Jeremy would then get on his hands and knees and beg Jordan to help.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But Jordan was like, I will not help you kill. I just don't have it in me to kill another human being.
Yeah.
So then Jeremy, defeated, went back to his mother's trailer, to which he called Jordan, again begging, but Jordan denied. To which Jeremy said, if I ever find out you or anybody else told the police about this, I will kill all of you because I won't know which one is the rat.
No. No, because either way, you won't get caught before that, homeboy. You won't even have the fucking chance.
Exactly. So Jeremy that night watched Natural Born Killers with his friends, and during the movie, there's a part where the couple kills their parents, and then they move in. Oh, and then in the movie, they don't kill the little brother in the movie, and they set him free. And then Jeremy stated when that part was happening that it would be different this time because Jasmine was going to kill her brother.
Oh, so she was planning to kill him too.
Yeah.
Well, at this point, yeah, because it seems like their relationship seemed pretty done for after the whole babysitting thing.
Yeah. So at 3 a.m. that day, Jeremy went to go and visit his coke dealer to get some courage. Jeremy would then snort 6 lines of coke, drank another bottle of vodka, vampire branded wine, and then took ecstasy. So he already smoked 2 bowls. He had a 12-pack of beer,
12-pack.
a whole bottle of vodka. Now he did 6 lines of coke. Now he did ecstasy. He took another bottle of vodka and a bottle of vampire branded wine.
This boy's gonna fucking kill himself.
Exactly. So after this, he left the convenience store to grab some gum. Jasmine hated when his breath smelled like smoke and alcohol. And then he snorted 3 more grams of coke. Yeah.
How did he not OD already?
I don't know how the fuck he did not just OD right there and die.
Oh my God. Or at least like just stop functioning.
As a human, and just be comatose. So he got to Jasmine's house at 4 a.m. He threw a pine cone at her window to wake her up. She led him through the basement window. This is where she would often sneak out through. Jeremy had a knife in his pocket, in the pocket of his hoodie, but as he entered the home, he made a ton of noise because why? He was highly intoxicated.
Yeah.
That boy probably couldn't even stand up straight. So Deborah, the mom, woke up from the noise and was pissed because she thought Jasmine was sneaking out. Mm-hmm. So this bitch, like, are you fucking kidding me, girl? Like, you're grounded. So Deborah ran downstairs to the basement wearing her blue nightgown to see what all the noise was and to scold Jasmine. But when she got down to the basement, she was face to face with a coke-induced and drunk Jeremy wearing a weird half face mask. So like from the nose down.
Okay, yeah.
Right. He was also wearing fishnet arm sleeves and a black and white bandana around his neck. Mm-hmm. Very goth.
Yeah, very goth, very emo.
So he immediately slashed at her with the knife. She then screamed and threw up her arms in a defensive position. And this is when Jeremy just started stabbing into her torso up to 12 times.
Oh my God. Because it's like at that point he had to act quick.
Yeah. So Mark, the husband, then hears this and bolts downstairs only in his black boxer shorts. He then grabs a screwdriver on the way down. According to Jeremy, Mark had attacked him first. He came at me real fast and I was scared shitless. I backed up and I tripped and I fell. He jumped on top of me and attempted to stab me in my chest. Well, like, what do you expect?
Yeah.
You're an intruder. You see, imagine Mark, like, he's running down to see what the commotion is. He hears his wife screaming probably, and he probably sees her covered in blood. He's going to attack the intruder. The intruder. Exactly. So you can't be surprised.
Yeah.
So Jeremy was able to deflect the screwdriver, knocking it out of Mark's hand. Mark would then grab Jeremy's face and jab his thumbs into his eyes.
Holy shit.
Right? Jeremy started stabbing at Mark, but Mark fought like hell.
Wow.
So Mark would then fall on top of him, but Jeremy soon got out from underneath him and started stabbing him repeatedly in the back. But Mark still got up and began choking Jeremy.
Oh, it's all adrenaline at this point.
Oh, yeah. So Jeremy, while being choked, is still stabbing Mark, but Mark is not stopping.
Holy shit. He's like a tank.
Yeah. Oh, he's a tank. Jasmine at this point runs downstairs because she wasn't there for the interaction between everybody. She just opened up that window and then dipped.
Oh, I see.
And then and then let Jeremy crawl in through the window. Because again, Jeremy was going to do all this, not her. Her hands are going to be clean. So at this point, Jasmine, runs downstairs and she says, I saw my mom lying at the bottom of the stairs. I saw my dad and Jeremy fighting. I was hearing them yell things and then I ran back upstairs. Mark would then ask Jeremy, who are you? Before falling straight on his back and onto the floor. And his last words were looking up at his daughter and boyfriend and asking why. And Jeremy responded, because you treat your daughter like shit and that's what your daughter wanted. The last thing Mark heard was, that's what your daughter wanted, before he succumbed to his injuries and died.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
That is so fucked up. That is so sad.
Yeah. So now that Mark and Deborah are dead, Jeremy met Jasmine in the kitchen. Jasmine then gave Jeremy a hug and a kiss and told him that she loved him. Jasmine then turned around and went back upstairs. Jeremy waited a bit downstairs, but curious, he went upstairs to see what Jasmine had been doing. Jeremy thought she was grabbing a few belongings, but instead, he heard her having a conversation, but he doesn't know what was said.
Oh.
Jasmine went upstairs to her 8-year-old brother's little room, who at the time was yelling, Jasmine, what's going on? He was under the covers, in his bed, hiding. Jasmine crawled into bed, cradling him and telling him, shh, just go to sleep. Jasmine would then put his head and neck in the bend of her arm and just start squeezing. He started to dig into her arms with his fingernails and started yelling, stop it, Jasmine, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, I'm going to start crying. Jasmine would then break free of Jasmine. Jacob would then break free of Jasmine. Jacob ran into the hallway, but Jasmine wasn't worried because he knew Jeremy would be coming upstairs. I'm crying. Jeremy was very much out of breath and was in and out of it because he was intoxicated. He was tumbling up the stairs, and through the halfway, the whole hallway was drenched in blood at this point. Because he was covered in blood. Jeremy was covered in blood and was smearing his arm across the wall as he was walking down the hallway. So very like horror movie like.
Yeah.
This is a lot. Jeremy was, like I said, coming up the hallway. One of them said they couldn't decide, either Jeremy or was Jasmine. They said, we can't just leave him. So Jacob fought as hard as his dad did. Police were the first on the scene and said that blood was on everything in the little boy's purple bedroom. Jacob's blood soaked the carpet that was outside of his bedroom, where police state that there must have been a major bloodletting event at that spot. Later, it was discovered that he had been mercilessly stabbed while fighting to get away from his older sister Jasmine and sister's boyfriend Jeremy. One of them had slashed Jacob's throat wide open, and Jacob died choking on his own blood. Jasmine claims Jeremy slit his throat, while Jeremy says the opposite. Jeremy says that after Jacob was dead, she calmly walked to the bathroom, barely rinsed off the knife, and then left it on the sink counter. Jasmine then told Jeremy to wait outside as he finished packing her bag, and then she would then take her mom's purse. Jeremy was so distraught and going crazy that he just took off down the street. And then he came back for the car, drove back to his trailer, leaving Jasmine at the house. She ended up calling a cab at 5:25 a.m. after running to an ATM with her mom's purse to pull out some money for the cab. She got to Jeremy's place, they both took showers, and then drove to an apartment complex nearby and dumped their bloody clothes in the dumpster. They wiped down Jeremy's truck, went to Jeremy's coke dealer's house, and the dealer said that Jeremy was just out of it. He was so coked up, he was so intoxicated. Jeremy would then ask the dealer, how do you clean blood off knives? And then both Jeremy and Jasmine had sex.
What?
Afterwards, they drove to a party house, and the two began to violently make out on the couch in front of everybody. Jeremy would then tell one of his friends at the party, James, I killed Jasmine's entire family last night. I gutted them like a fish. After Jeremy said this to his friend Jasmine, Jasmine chimes in and says, yeah, my little brother gargled. These two statements are going to fuck them over later.
Of course.
But that is the end of part 1.
I'm a bit speechless right now. That was a lot.
That was
very
heavy.
Fast.
Ooh, and I tried my best to keep my tears in as much as I could when I was talking about Jacob dying.
That little boy.
Yeah. 8 years old, man.
Looking to his sister for safety.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And she killed him. Sorry, y'all, I'm crying. Really, if you're watching video, you're going to see me cry. I'm just speechless. Because he was so scared, he was looking for the comfort of his sister. Oh, yikes.
I can't even fucking imagine.
Yeah. The dad fought like hell, though, man. Fucking tank.
Yeah. Yeah, he did not. He didn't go down easy, and that's definitely noticeable.
Yeah. So that is the end of part 1, campers. If you're crying like I am, and if you're not, then damn, you're tough. You a bad bitch. That was hard. And
I think I'm more in shock. I think that's why I'm not crying, because I'm in shock of how quick of a decision that was for her. Jeremy, I get it. He's gone. He's fucking gone.
Yeah, he's not
Mindset,
there.
but to know that she wasn't gonna do anything originally, and just snap her fingers made that choice to do that to her own brother.
Yeah, and then she made that fucking awful comment. My little brother gargled. Are you kidding me?
And is she sober?
Yeah, she's
still?
sober. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was sober the entire time.
That's sick.
But the fact that she chuckled at that when telling that to her friends.
So I'm saying, at that point, that's just pure fucking evil. That's sick.
Evil. No, it really is.
Sorry, I'm dwelling on it a bit.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We're here to discuss it. It's just crazy. That because your parents didn't approve of you dating a 23-year-old, you're gonna fucking murder your entire family. What did your little brother have to do with anything?
Exactly. They were trying to protect her.
Anybody?
They were trying to do what was right.
Trying to protect her.
They supported her. Beyond that, at that point, it's beyond. She's beyond help. There's something severely wrong.
Oh yeah. So for part 2, everybody, it's going to get really intense again. We're going to be talking again about Jacob and what exactly happened in that bedroom.
Yeah.
We know that they murdered him, but how is just brutal.
Because it sounds like a lot of... Because you based it off the fact of what was found.
At the scene.
And very much of a back and forth of their statements.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was a major bloodletting event outside of his bedroom. His room was covered in blood. And his throat was slit, but who did it?
Yeah.
It's yeah.
And they're both just pointing fingers.
Yeah, they're pointing fingers. Regardless, they're both fucking fucked people. So campers, that's going to be really hard to get out of this one with a joke. But let me find you guys a joke. And we're going to, I don't know what kind of music. I honestly, I'm just so out of it right now. That was so emotionally draining.
Let's do... I'm looking around for inspiration. So shook right now. Shit.
No, let's do some fucking happy ass, corny, over the top Pink Room, because that's so opposite of them two.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I like that.
Some happy fucking campy flute playing. Because fuck these people. God damn. All right, I'll be right back. All right, right, campers, and we're back. This is going to be hard to make anybody going to laugh right now because I'm just kind of out of it. But here we go. I think you know this one. How do oceans say hello?
Oh my God. They wave.
Exactly, they wave. Yeah. What is our tornado's favorite game to play?
Twister.
Exactly. Yeah, you got these. Okay. How does the moon cut its hair?
Oh shit! How does the moon cut its hair? I want to say in a bowl.
No.
Am I close?
No.
No. Oh, fuck. Tell me.
Eclipse it. That was good, right? That was good. Okay. And how do you talk to a giant?
You yell.
You use big words. That was good. That was good. That was good.
That was good.
That was good. All right, campers. Thank you for listening. We will have a part 2 coming. Like, we're going to record it right after this. Yeah. But I wanted to do one more shout out. I know that this will could be I cannot talk today. It'll be coming out on the 13th. So this Wednesday, Devon. But on Monday, the 11th, is your camp mom's birthday.
Mama.
So happy belated birthday. Everybody wish her a happy belated birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Mama.
Happy birthday, Mama. And we'll make sure to tag you in our Instagram post because we made you something really cute, which I think you would have already seen. So, yeah. Exactly. So everybody, happy birthday, Mom. Thank you guys for listening. You can please follow us on Instagram at
campinsomnia_podcast.
And recently we just started a Discord server so you can chat with us live, your camp counselors, at any time. And you can find that Discord link in our
Linktree.
Hey, Linktree. You can find that in the bio of our Instagram and in the description of this podcast. But yeah, thank you guys for listening and good luck trying to sleep tonight. Jesus.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't even say anything on this one. Fuck.
It's a lot.
I will say this. R.I.P. to that innocent fucking family.
Yeah. Honestly.
That innocent fucking family.
Poor Jacob, man.
Yeah.
That's going to eat me. All right. Thank you, campers, for listening. Good luck trying to sleep tonight, and we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Fuck, dude.